ask you, out of all the things that you've been through, all the people you've been able to connect with and build relationship with, Sallis, what exactly do you clap it up for when you think back on everything that you've been through and accomplished?
For myself?
Yes, for yourself. Let's speak on you, Sallis.
That's a good question. You know what?
He thought about it.
So I've done a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And I tend to just overlook
Yeah.
all of it, right?
Yeah.
Late November 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the midst of chemo,
Mm-hmm.
right? Feeling terrible.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the middle of quarantine and the pandemic, and it's just not looking good. Within a span of a week,
Mm-hmm.
two things happened that I participated in. One was D Smoke got nominated for a Grammy.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
D Smoke's a good friend of mine, and I helped him and his team, with their situation their professional situation after the show and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I had some, I participated in just kind of like getting that going for them and whatnot, and then working with their label Empire and A&R Gentry Salvatore about certain things as far as promotional things, and I just I'm always helping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing him be nominated was like amazing. And Mars did the first single of that record, on that project and whatnot. So I had a lot of connection to that story. And then like a week later, Homegrown Radio becomes the new night show at Real 92.3.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
What you have to understand is when I pulled up on these guys, right, they were doing internet radio. The only other radio station in the city was Power 106, and and outside of Big Boy, their staff, their on-air talent was always Latino and whatnot. And so there was never the thought of two black guys being on terrestrial radio. So we were always trying to build something that could compete, knowing that these guys will never be on terrestrial radio. Well, then when they got hired at Real 92.3 separately, Chuck and Head, they were hired separately. It was like, oh, that's dope. But they'll never be able to do it together. And then they gave him Homegrown as a specialty show. It's like, oh, that's dope. But they'll never be like Monday through Friday. Like, you kept thinking of all these limitations, right? What they're not gonna do. You're not gonna be able to do this, not gonna be able to do this.
Right.
When they became officially the night show, it was like late November last year. I had a moment where I was like, I fully allowed my full bravado and cockiness in myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm that nigga.